Hello. I'm kind of sick, so my voice is a bit shot. So I'm just gonna do like small stream, one or two patron decks. Uh, yeah. Also, I don't know what happened there. The stream cut out for a second. Okay, let's do one or two decks real quick. I just wanted to stream. I'm trying to stream once a week, and I didn't want to miss this week. Oh yeah, of course. If you want to get your deck reviewed on stream like this, you got to join the Patreon. It's a patron perk. You made a Jeskai version of your Sway the Stars deck using Kaikar. Bunch of spirit. Oh, that's cool. I mean, Kaikar lets you like ramp into your, relevant card a little bit faster. Okay, let's do this deck. All right, so this user said their deck is just not working as intended. They wanted it to be about gaining and losing life with a slight lean towards life loss, but they don't want to be a life swap deck. It just feels very slow, and it's tough to assemble the synergy pieces to make the game plan work. You either can't put creatures in the grave, or you don't have a way to lose life. It just feels like I only find 2 of the 3 pieces to make the engine run. Well, it sounds like we need more pieces that do more of the things, right? So, like, if you need things in the graveyard and then ways to pay life, Ripples of Undeath does 2 of the 3 things, which makes it pretty good. At the beginning of your end step, put counters on up to one target creature. Equal to the amount of life you gain this turn, return amount of life you've lost this turn. Right. So we need things that do both, is the way to solve this. This way, it's easier to assemble all your pieces. I think this may be done in a few ways. I'm going to clear all this excess gunk. Whoops. Okay, so let's start with like Stinging Study. That doesn't really do 2 of your things, but is the audio cutting out? Or is everyone else hearing it? It might just be my voice. I'm pretty sick. But Moonlight Bargain, I think, is a great card for this because it lets you lose life. It fills your graveyard, and it's kind of card draw, which is pretty sweet. I think we need more effects like Moonlight Bargain, where you're losing life and dumping crap in the bin. So let's go to EDA track and see if we can find some other things that are similar to Moonlight Bargain. I actually don't know how many things are similar to it. I mean, off the top of my head, there is Blex. I put in the wrong thing. Blex. Not Blex himself, but Search for Blex is functionally Moonlight Bargain. Face Stealer lets you lose life. And it's, oh yeah, Ko's a really good suggestion, yeah. Because this lets you pay life as much as you want, which is pretty neat for this deck. I guess just like Knight's Whisper. Are we running like Knight's Whisper in this deck? Oh, we're not. Yeah, I feel like if you're struggling to lose life in black, I think adding all of these card draw life loss cards is really good. Because then you'll just lose life and draw cards, which helps you find all of your pieces. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just, I'm a little sick. So this would be my main suggestion is like add some amount of these because they do 2 of your pieces, and that should help you get stuff in the bin and also lose life. All right, I'll do one more, and then I gotta go back to resting my voice. Well, that sounds interesting. This is my Poison Proliferate Group Slug deck. The main problem is you have difficulty getting poison on everyone so that you can proliferate it because there are not many Dimir cards that give all opponents a poison counter. I was considering switching to Atraxa for color identity, blah, blah, Throne of Geth. Yeah. Maybe the solution is card draw. I have an idea. Let me get this deck in here. Copy for MTGO. Baron Rivalry. It's Deadly Dispute. Got it. I hate these name change thingamajigs. Just call it Deadly Dispute. This is like, all right, quick tangent. This is stupid. The fact that they had to call it Baron Rivalry. If it isn't a deadly dispute between 2 people, then it wasn't flavorful enough for you to make this a Universes Beyond card. So just call it Deadly Dispute. It's like way simpler. You run Muddle in the Mixture for Prologue to Phyresis. That is a good idea. And actually, what I was thinking of, suggestion. If your problem is in a deck that you're like, there's only a small number of cards that, I guess it's already in here. There's only a small number of cards that like does this effect, gives everyone a poison counter. I assume you have the Ichor Rats that do it as well. If the problem is you only have a small number of those available to you and you can't find them, just tutor for them. That's what tutors are for. If there's an under-supported archetype that you want to do in a limited amount of colors, that's where you should be playing tutors. That's the whole point of, searching for things, is so you can, have a second copy of Prologue to Phyresis. So we have Ichor Rats here, right? Now, of course, we're in black, so you can play Demonic Tutor and Vamp Tutor and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you already know that. Right, we already know all about that. But you can play Transmute cards as well. So, like, Perplex is pretty funny. Shred Memory, that's a 2-drop one. There are the other threes. This one's pretty bad. Ideally, you want the transmute cards to be like useful on the front half, which a lot of them aren't. But yeah, just add some tutors. So the 3-drop one can grab your Stinky Rats. Shred Memory and Muddle the Mixture can grab Proliferate. Bada bing, bada boom. And of course, you can play all the other ones too, right? You can play, Demonic Tutor, Mystical Tutor, Personal Tutor, whatever floats your boat. Insatiable Avarice. Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? That's another good one. Yeah, honestly, I would do that. And then you're playing like other tutors like Trigger Mage and Tribute Mage, which are good in this deck. But they're like secondary in terms of their importance. Because they get you like the Throne of Geths and stuff, which is good, but you need to get the infect counter on them first. So these tutors are going to be more important than Trinket Mage or Tribute Mage will be. So those were potential cuts. Or you could cut maybe a Tezzeret. They are a bit slow. Yeah, exactly. We're in Dimir. We shouldn't be. You can play stuff like Limb Duels, Vault. A lot of people have forgotten about this card. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. As many times as you want. You just pay a life for each time you do. And you can just bottom the 5. So you look at the top 5, doesn't have Prologue to Phyresis, put it on the bottom, lose a life. Look at the top 5, and you just dig for it. Anyway, I hope that helps. All right. Sorry, chat. Quick stream. As you can probably tell, my voice is pretty strained. I just wanted to stream a little bit, get some more deck reviews going on. I'm pretty sick. I'm kind of just withering away here. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. I'm going to go rest my voice and work on scripts. I appreciate all the support from my patrons. If you want your decks reviewed on stream, and usually they are much longer than this, and I do more decks than this, you can join the Patreon. Link is below.